Hey everybody, welcome to Kim's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a vegetarian moussakka. I'm going to be showing you how to use this wonderful product that I have recently found at the stores. It's basically made of dried peas. When you soak it in water, it becomes this thicker texture, which you can actually imitate bolognese sauce with. I've tried it before. It is really good replacement for ground beef. Tastes good and it's healthy. Today we're going to use it in our moussakka. I hope you enjoy it, and if you find this, I definitely advise you to go and get this kind of pea protein powder. So come on, let's get started. For the moussakka ingredients, we're going to be needing 2 eggplants, 2 zucchinis, 3 tomatoes, 1 tablespoon tomato paste, 1 cup dried pea protein flakes, 1 onion, and 3 cloves of garlic. And you will need extra salt for salting the eggplants. We first need to slice our eggplant for the moussakka, and we're going to salt the eggplants and let them rest about 20 to 30 minutes while you get the other ingredients ready. The salt will help remove the moisture and also the bitterness from the eggplant. By doing that, it will also help your moussakka be less soggy, watery, I should say, because it will release the juices from it when you salt it. So that's a really important procedure. I'm going to show you how to do it now. First, you want to take off the ends of the eggplants. And then we're going to thinly slice them, and you need to make sure that these are all evenly sliced, because we don't want to have one that is thicker or thinner, because if we do that, one may be cooked more and one may be cooked less. So slice them up all evenly. Then place them all on your tray, which has been lined with a parchment paper so that it doesn't stick once it's baked. And take plenty of salt and just, coat over the eggplants evenly on both sides. For the bechamel sauce, we'll be needing 900 milligrams of milk, 120 grams of butter, 120 grams of flour, a pinch of nutmeg, 2 egg yolks, 100 grams of parmesan, salt and pepper to taste. While our eggplants are sweating, we're going to go ahead and make our bechamel sauce. In this bechamel sauce, we're going to be using Parmesan cheese, but if you don't have Parmesan, that is fine. Go ahead and use whatever you have at home, or if you don't want to use cheese at all, that is perfectly fine as well. And I'm going to show you the step-by-step process. What's really important is to have warm milk. So before we start, I warmed up a bit of milk, and the warmer the milk, the better your bechamel sauce will come together. For our bechamel sauce, we're going to turn on the stove to medium-low heat and melt the butter and add in our flour while we keep stirring. It should take about 2-3 minutes while we keep stirring. And we're going to add in the warm milk. Keep stirring while we add the milk so that it does not clump up. We're going to keep mixing until it gets a little bit thicker. As you can see, it has thickened up, and now we're going to take about 4 tablespoons out into a small bowl and individually add in our egg yolks while constantly stirring the mixture. Once it's well incorporated, add this egg yolk mixture to the bechamel sauce while mixing constantly. You can now take it off the stove. Don't waste any goodness. Keep stirring it up. And now time to add in our salt, our pepper, and our nutmeg. And of course our Parmesan cheese. Mix it up one more time. And it should be nice and thick now. Make sure to taste it. If it's not salty enough, go ahead and add in more spices if you like. And it's done. Soak your protein pea powder in water for about 15 minutes. Get your zucchini and cut off the ends. And again, like the eggplant, we want to slice these very evenly into the same sizes. So get them a nice slice. Get your prepared tray, which is lined with parchment paper, and then we're going to line them evenly on the tray. Grab your salt and salt them a little bit and oil them. We don't want to use as much salt here as we did for the eggplants because we don't need to sweat them. Now we're going to get our eggplants which have been sweating for about 20 minutes, and we're going to rinse off all the salt. We want to make sure the salt is off, otherwise it'll be way too salty. So go ahead and rinse them off. After we rinse all the salt off, we're going to squeeze out the excess water and then pat them dry with a paper towel so they don't be soggy when we bake them. So squeeze it out, pat them dry, and lay them on a clean parchment paper. Just drizzle the eggplant with a little bit of oil on both sides, and then we are ready to bake them in the oven. The oven should be about 200 degrees centigrade. So put in your zucchini and your eggplants and bake them for about 20 minutes. For the ingredients of our pea protein flake sauce, we're going to take out the peels of our 3 garlic, and then we're going to chop up our onion into little pieces. And our garlic we're going to mince into small pieces and set that aside. Warm up your pan to medium-high heats. Fry your onions in it until a little bit brown. Add in your garlic and then chop up your tomatoes, and then add that as well to the onion mixture. After adding your tomatoes, cook that a little bit more with the onion mixture until the tomato juice has been released. And then go ahead and add in your tomato paste, your oregano, salt and pepper, and your peas. Mix it up, and there you go. It looks just like ground beef mixture. Set that aside, and we're ready to go. Butter the bottom and the sides of a baking dish. Grab your eggplants and layer the bottom. Pour some of the sauce on top, and then go ahead and add your zucchini. Pour some more sauce, and then get some more eggplant. Pour some more sauce, and the remaining zucchini, some more sauce, and then finally we're going to add in our bechamel sauce and spread it evenly. Sprinkle more parmesan on top if you like, and put it in a preheated oven, which should be about 180 degrees for about 45 minutes. Our moussaka is finally baked. It's out of the oven, and I waited for 20 minutes for it to cool down. Now I'm going to dig into it and show you what it looks like. It's really delicious. I love it because it's creamy. It tastes like there's meat in it, but there's none. and it smells so good. Why don't you try it?